Hey guys, what's going on? So today I found out about an audition I have tomorrow, and the thing about it is they're asking me to have 2 monologues prepared. Now, for those of you that are working on monologues for auditions, normally you'd think you only need to have 1. So I was very much surprised when I was asked to have 2 ready. Which that's a little unusual, but each audition is completely different, so I'm just having to figure out which 2 monologues I want to use for this particular audition. There's one that I have that's my go-to for everything. I just need to decide which other one I'm going to use. So I gotta work on that today. I also have to work on a couple of scripts that I'm writing with some people and make progress with that as well. So this is going to be a fun day. Okay, so I found 2 different monologues that I'm looking at, trying to pick between the 2 that I want to use for my audition tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write them both down and kind of go back and forth between the 2 and see which one I feel I connect with more, and then I'll get to work on it. Alright, so I've got my 2 monologues written out, and I've been looking over them, and I think I'm deciding to go with this one. I just feel like I can connect with it a little bit more, even though the other one's really good as well, and I can connect with that one as well in a very specific way. This one, I think, fits the audition a little bit better based on the role that I'm going for, so I'm going to give this a shot. So I'm going to be spending most of the day working on memorizing this and personalizing it and getting the emotion down. So it's going to be a long day of just getting this monologue ready for an audition for tomorrow. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh boy, guys, this is crazy. So I just got off the phone with my agent, and I was submitted for an audition for the Hallmark Channel. And I was really excited to hear that. It's my first audition for my agent since February, and then I found out it's the week that I'm at a film festival. Aww. So it's a bit of a bummer. I would have loved to have been able to audition for a Hallmark movie, but you know, those things happen, and the film festival has been something I've been looking forward to all year, and I'm speaking at it, and I've got a couple films that are playing there. So it's one of those things where sometimes you have to miss out on work for something else, and I'm really kind of bummed now that I'm not going to be able to audition for this Hallmark film, but it is what it is, and I'm just happy to be able to do something, and I'm just happy that I'm starting to get submitted again for work. So that's a good thing, but it's just the way the business is sometimes. You know, you get projects that unfortunately you can't do. You get projects that you want to be able to audition for and can't, or something comes up and then you're not able to take it after you've already accepted it. A lot of different things happen in this business, and it's really unfortunate, you know, but again, there's no guarantee that I would have actually gotten the role, because it's just the audition. So there's a chance I could have. There's even a bigger chance that I wouldn't have gotten the role. I'm just glad that I'm still getting put out there, you know, for auditions. And as an actor, that's what you want. You want to be getting out there. You want to get your agent submitting you for projects. You want to be self-submitting for projects. So it's something that you need to do. And I would have loved to been able to audition for a Hallmark film, but you know, it's just not going to happen this time. So I'm going to get back to working on my monologue and other things I need to do for my audition tomorrow, and also I got going on. So things are starting to really pick up and get busy, which is great. So I will see you guys later. Alright, so I've spent most of the day working on memorizing that monologue. We will see how it goes tomorrow morning. The audition's at around 10:40 in the morning, so that'll be quite interesting to see what happens. It's a very different type of situation than I originally thought as far as how they're holding the audition, so that'll be very interesting. Besides that, I've also been editing a couple other things that I have to put up on YouTube soon, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll see how it goes with the audition tomorrow. So it's the morning of the audition, and I'm getting ready to head up to Chicago for that. This is going to be very interesting to say the least, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. First audition in person since the virus, so I'm really excited to be back out there doing this, so let's get at it. Well, I made it to the audition place. I'm about 20 minutes early, which is always good to get there early, and to be honest, I'm starting to get a little nervous. It's my first audition in a while in person. You never know what to expect, so we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I can't bring the camera inside to the audition, so what I will do is I will update you guys how it went after I get back out here. So wish me the best. Well, that went really well. I wasn't sure what to expect, and when I went in there, they said to have 2 monologues prepared and there'd be some reading from the script, and the first thing they did was ask me to tell a story, just to tell any story I want, which I wasn't prepared for. And that's the thing about auditions, you may be asked to do something you're not expecting at all. So I had to come up with a story on the spot, and I did that, and it was okay. I mean, you know, I'm not the greatest storyteller out there, so it was what it was. But then I ended up doing one of my monologues, and then they had me read, and they gave me a lot of direction. And then the director told me that he really likes me for the role that I read for, and they may be having me come back in about an hour for a read-through with another actor, so we'll see what happens. So he really likes me for the role. It's a good sign when they tell you that they really like you for a role, but that doesn't mean you're gonna get the part. One thing I've learned is that people may say you did a great job, you're really good at it, we really love you for the part, and then you don't get the part. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. So you have to look at it from the perspective of nothing is ever guaranteed. For me, hearing that I did a great job, the director said he loved me, I did a great job, and would love me for the part, that doesn't mean I'm gonna get it, and I just have to accept the fact that they may not cast me, and that's fine. If that's what happens, that's what happens. But just understanding that is going to be important, that you do your best, you try to give the best performance you can give, and if you book it, and that's great. If you don't book it, it was a great experience and something to learn for next time. So I'm going to go get something to eat now, hopefully, and we'll see if they call me back.